back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am going to be I'm gonna be that nigga on the news who finally said I had enough and took out the guy who did Maid In Abyss, RWBY.
And I am your sex slave dog girl, Sobroni.
Welcome back. Welcome back to sorry, I'm looking up how to say trash in Germany. Did we do Germany?
I knew you were gonna say Germany. We did Germany already.
We did Germany. Fuck. Fuck. Anyways, welcome back to the Waifu Wars podcast where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, the weeb, but not your waifu because she is what, Oni?
Garbaggio.
Let's. That's why it didn't. How to say trash in Indian. And by Indian, I mean Hindi.
Yeah.
Because Indian is not a language.
I was gonna say which one? Which Indian?
Right.
American Indian?
Oh, okay, first of all, when I
we
say
got a whole
first of all, when I say Indian, please always assume it is never Native American. Sorry, I'm not following the white people on that one. Kachara, your wife was kachara. That's lovely.
Yeah. That sounds like a dish. Like it suddenly came
out. Right, I'm like
that sounds good.
That does
I want some kachara.
I feel like most Indian words sound like food to me.
That might be like a word association.
Right. I think it's because
anytime I hear Indian, it's because I'm eating Indian food.
Period. Oh, honey, so how's your weekend? How's your week?
Busy. Been mostly working on the summer stuff because Losango decided to push up summer. How's your stuff been?
My week's been like okay. We're still getting ready to rent our basement. Oh my god, renting shit out. Oh, I don't ever want to do this again. I'm not even doing it, and I don't want to do it again. It is a lot of work, and we're still not done. We're like almost towards the finish line.
You're staying like in the Airbnb?
No, we're just going to rent it. Just live. If anyone's looking for a place in the... No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, I have a place to move to.
I would love it if you moved here. What? That'd be lit.
It would, but I just signed the lease renewal my place. So
Right. No, also your place is it's so much nicer than mine. Wait, not
that,
you agreeing. You bitch, you haven't been to my house in like a
I
years.
didn't want to say that.
Wow.
Listen, I like this room, alright?
Wow. Even though it is nice. But wow. Alright. So now that we're done our little catch up, since I know Oni does have to go back into the dungeon after this podcast, we're gonna just move things along. I've only been
let out of the dungeon for this podcast. And
yes.
Back inside afterwards.
Back inside. So we're gonna start off with our new segment this week in anime. Why am I playing with this book? I'm playing with like my little book while I'm talking.
Oh, I'm playing with the Otakon badges.
Yeah, like that. Oh my, the ADD is like it's super kicking in hard today. So according to Anime News Network, and literally everyone else who brought it up. Not like 2 people. Shout out to Tom and Xavier. Mangaka Ken Akamatsu wins seat in that Japanese House of Counselors.
Woo! Which was like their Senate.
Yeah.
So it's like even better. It's not just like a regular congressman. He's like a fucking senator.
Okay, well, I, on the other hand, appreciate all people in our government except the ones who ain't doing shit, which is most of you. So fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I love how everything we say now just hits.
Appreciate now like that we're 5 people.
Now that we're adults, everything we say just hits so much harder. Can never just be a fun joke. It's just something that just makes me mad. But yeah, nope. He has won his seat in the Liberal Democratic Party. So yeah, and mind you, I love this full circle moment because I definitely talked about this on the podcast a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. True.
Probably when he was started running, so probably in December.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool. As I probably said last time, Kanakamatsu has a history of being involved in politics. Very, very much in line with, I feel like, what Oni holds dear to him, which is the whole censorship issue.
Yeah, his whole platform is basically like, I'm gonna represent all the mangakas out there and get rid of censorship on manga. Apparently, he was also endorsed heavily by the Maid In Abyss manga author.
Not for long. Not for much longer.
I can get even dirtier. I can get even dirtier in my manga.
Oh yeah, I know. First of all, I know that nasty ass bitch was just chomping at the bits. He was like, "Yes, Sakamatsu.
Yes,
make me stronger." Ooh, I'm
less censorship. We'll get there soon.
Oh, triggered. Yeah, I know he started from 2011 when, the Japanese copyright. Mike keeps saying, when people clearly don't know this, unless they're looking it up. Oh, that's a bad habit.
We all know when he started his campaign.
Anyways, when he tried to be like, hey guys, this new change to copyright law, is it gonna, I feel like it might hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
It might not even hurt us, it would hurt doujins.
Yeah, he's like actually going out there being like, he wants to pass a law where you can't sue somebody for copyright infringement if they make a doujin, which is cool. I respect that.
Exactly, because he doesn't have to give a shit about that, because it's like that wouldn't really affect him at all. I still have yet to. I feel like every time I ask about what the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement is, I forget about it just as quickly. So I'm gonna skip over that. And in 2013, he made it so that, excuse me, his own party that he's now part of, the LDP. He opposed them. He opposed their amendment to child porno laws, just to protect, I guess, basically, I wouldn't say protect lolicons, but essentially,
yeah, I mean, it's mostly to protect like depictions of like manga,
manga, and I feel like even
because I think in that particular law, it even extended to like showing like violence against children and stuff. So you would, I mean, that's like half of anime right there.
Exactly, half. That you're being very generous.
It's like no more Hunter x Hunter. Real high
80 to 90% of anime. So yeah, so good job on that. And then what did he do in 2019? He okay, so basically he expressed his concerns on the government's amazing plan to expand the scope of the copyright law. Basically, downloading anime images, illustrations, that would have been considered to be illegal. Copying and pasting song lyrics would be illegal. So that would have been a shitty law, essentially, or a change to amendment. And he opposed that, which I think is pretty cool as well. So yeah, he has a resume.
Yeah, I just appreciate that there's a very like direct anti censorship guy in the Japanese government. That makes me feel better about like just the future of anime in general and not having to deal with like too much craziness.
Yeah, I mean, we get to destroy. We get to enjoy that. We get to enjoy that before humanity lets the Earth get destroyed. But until then, at least we have our anime. Silver lining.
I just want to say that Kanakamatsu might be my favorite like
Politician.
mangaka of all time.
Oh.
Well, politician. that's not hard to do. But no, only because like I grew up on Love Hina. Like Love Hina was like one of my introductory anime series, so it like holds a special place in my heart. Then of course Negima is my favorite manga of all time. And now he's still here just saving anime and manga with us. Like,
I do have a special place in my heart for Kanakamatsu.
Yes, go on, Ken. Do your thing.
Yes, thank you. The politics finally heading in a positive direction, even if it's only just going to affect anime and manga.
Yeah, at least anime politics is working out. About 2 years away from fascist government, but anime will be fine.
No, period. All right. Well, there was something else I want to bring up. I might bring it up as a filler arc thing, depending on how much we have on time. So we're just gonna hop in to the anime reviews, and we're going to start with. Is this rated by score? It's not. Start with RWBY.
Nope.
No?
No. You sure you're my score?
That's not even my score. Girl, that's not even my score. That's
really
not my score.
Like, can you try refreshing?
Oh, okay, I refreshed.
I was about to say, ain't no way.
Right. That was kind of weird. Oh, great. No, instead we have to talk about Maid In Abyss, Season 2, Episode 1.
I know how much you love your random poop scenes, so I'm
fuck
glad
you,
this
fuck
episode
you, fuck
catered
you,
to you.
Fuck you, fuck
You
you,
got
fuck
2
you,
for 1
fuck you,
special.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm so mad. No!
I was laughing. I was trying not to laugh last night when we were talking about it, and you were like, that was such a random scene with the bunny pooping. I'm like, oh man, I hope you didn't see the second
How can
season
I
yet.
not? Oh my god.
Listen, in his defense, bunnies do poop a lot.
They do, but it's like I felt like they dedicated a whole scene to it, and then the gag is they said, "All right, let's take it one step further. Now she has to shit." Why can't I just enjoy this good anime?
I like the thought process of this like show where it's like, all right. We're starting strong. Want to start season 2 right off the bat. Really strong character development, all that. What is the most important thing we have to include about our protagonists the moment they come back into the season? Rico taking a shit.
Jesus Christ! At least they were kind enough to like pan away as opposed to doing like an up close shot.
Don't worry, Yakumatu's laws will come in play next year.
Oh,
next year we'll have an up close shot.
Oh my god, that was just so. Oh, and then of course shot to who I assume is her mom? Question mark.
Which one?
The girl in the start.
I don't think it's her mom.
Or just the person who the person who wrote the note, the letter for her. Was that not her?
Oh, you mean like the letter from the first season they have?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like that first story looks like it takes place like really far in the past though, because they don't know what the abyss is or anything.
Right. You know, you're right. Probably not, but yeah, that girl who's like, oh yeah, by the way, let's start off by the fact that I just get abused by this random dude.
Oh yeah, that was like the first minute of the episode.
And then just a scene of just her throwing up,
multiple times,
throwing up. And this dude eating bugs. Like, no. Who is it?
They really turned up the grossness factor. I'm here for it.
Oh my god. What is the mangaka's name? What's his name? Akito Tsukushi. You, girl. No.
Just, you need help,
no.
Bro.
No. Not he was part of. No, he was a part. Oh no, he was a part of the anime with the really short green hair girl and the really tall Bara dude.
Oh really?
Yes, he's involved with that.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. No, now it's all tainted. It's all
Oh,
tainted.
damn. Don't watch the second
No.
season of that.
Right. Everyone's gonna be shitting and pissing on each other. I don't know. Oh my god, this is tough. I'm going through it. Like
Grossness aside though,
Yes.
I did like the new, like, it looks like it's gonna be like a parallel storytelling thing where it's like we're gonna be like half episodes with the old gang and then half episodes with the regular gang. But I like the old gang. I like the new girl, and I don't trust that fucking old guy for like with my life at all. He's definitely gonna betray everybody.
Oh,
The guy who
marks
eats
on
bugs.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, you mean we have to follow one of the three stages of ganja?
Yeah, the 3 stages of ganja.
3 stages.
Jaman,
Yes.
3 stages of ganja.
Oh no. Oh no, man. This look too deep to me.
I thought that was a typo when I first I was like, did I read that too fast? And it's like
Let me smoke this joint real quick, man. Oh, that was pretty funny. But yeah, no, I do like the old crew a lot too.
I'm just trying not to like them too much because
yeah, you know,
about the show, they're all gonna die.
Right,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a nice ending.
It's gonna be like a miserable, painful death that they're all.
They didn't stay there for a good reason.
Mm-hmm. They got through the whole fucking abyss really quickly though. I'm like, damn, they just like speed ran it.
And there's so
like,
many of you left.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, you're all still alive? What the fuck?
For the fact that Xiao went down, can we assume that they're like one of the first ones, if not the first?
I think so. They must be, because if they didn't know anything about it and stuff.
Right. Meanwhile, they had less equipment and less technology, and yet
they didn't know about any of the monsters or anything. They still just made it up.
And I see so many of them. I'm like, why are there not like 4 to 10 people left?
Yeah. Like more of you guys should have died. Like a lot more.
A lot more. Plot twist. That girl what's her name? Vueko?
Yeah, Vueko.
That girl that Vueko took along.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's her name? Nana something?
Nanachi?
Huh?
Nanachi,
yeah.
Oh my god, imagine. I'm waiting for that kind of plot twist.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe that'll be a plot twist, or maybe it would just be everyone just shitting on each other. I don't know.
So the last episode, just a giant fucking scat orgy.
Like I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm expecting more. This was mostly a setup episode, but I'm expecting more craziness next week. I'm sure they're gonna explore and see a bunch of crazy fucking monsters.
Yeah, but until then, we have Overlord season 4 episode 1.
Speaking of setup episodes,
yeah. Except I feel like I like this one over Maid In Abyss because this was nice. Not filled with so much shit and people eating bugs.
just lewd Albedo and politics.
Just literally 10 to 15 minutes of Albedo saying, "I'm the summer." Like that's it, and I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with it. I did like his wardrobe change. At first, I hated the new outfit, but I'm like,
it grows on you.
It grew on me, yeah.
Because I like the chain. I'm him wearing his same old garbs for 3 fucking seasons. Well, not even technically 2 seasons because the third one he went undercover, so he wasn't wearing the same thing. But you know what I mean. I've seen him wear it enough. I am more than happy with this change.
I love these episodes. I love the episodes where it just like shows like the behind the scenes of Nazarick and how they like operate and stuff, and they just feel like more regular characters before they go sicko mode and kill everybody.
Right.
And I'm sure like later on in the season. Like it's cute to see how Mare and Ora like see Ainz as like a father, and they like sit on his lap and everything.
Yeah, that was cute. Oh, what should we do for who went to the Sorcerer Kingdom? And they were just like, everyone is in drag, essentially. Everyone's a cross-dresser.
Everyone cross-dresses.
And I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I loved, we finally got, I don't think it's been season, like 2 or 3 seasons since we saw, what's his name? Pandora's actor.
Oh, yeah.
Show up, and I'm like, oh, he's still fucking hilarious.
Right.
Sits right next to Ainz.
And I love how, like, at some point, I think he was just like, hey, so there's, like, certain things you don't just have to do anymore. Like, for one, you don't, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, was he about to, like, Nazi salute at some point?
He was gonna Nazi salute.
Yeah, he was like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna change some of that stuff.
Yeah, so I feel like whoever made... Did he make him?
Yeah, he made him.
Ooh.
Because he was edgy and it was like,
right, yeah.
German soldiers are cool.
I want to make a Nazi monster.
I want to make a Nazi monster. I'm like, yeah, that would be some shit I would do in like high school or something to be edgy.
Yikes.
Shape-shifting Nazi monster.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, luckily he's like, it's 2022, so we're not going to do that anymore.
I can't do that now. Don't cancel me, Pandora's actor. I'll just oh my god, Ainz, this is problematic.
Right.
Twitter's going crazy. The Sorcerer Kingdom Twitter is going crazy.
I was like, no, I had to kill him myself. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun stuff between Albedo being crazy, the twins having their little father, daughter, son moment. And then, you know, the end of the episode where everything gets like really hyped up for the rest of the season, which I like that. I like when anime does that.
It's like setting the stage. It looks like we're gonna have Ainz using the Adventurers Guild as like kind of like a proxy to like explore new areas and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
like a scout team for him,
basically. And he kind of was like, I love how he won the dude over Vid by kind of playing up the whole, you guys are more than just adventurers. I guess or you guys are more than just executioners. Like, oh, I want you guys to have the spirit of adventurers and do stuff. You know, I think he was able to sell it just because he was speaking from, you know, the heart.
Yeah, he's actually, I like moments like that because it's like, it shows how powerful he is as just like a leader in general, not just because he's super powerful, but because he actually has good planning and charisma and ability to like control and manipulate people without having to force them.
Good planning is a stretch, but
yeah, good enough. Good enough.
I'm like, you mean his subordinates have good planning?
He's good at using his subordinates. Right?
Yes,
he's a good manager.
Definitely better than other figures of power in other anime. Yeah, but other than that, then there wasn't too much. It was cute though. I enjoyed it. Good first episode.
Yeah,
it has me hopeful.
There was no giant CG fucking trolls or goblins. So I liking it.
That part. All right. Up next we have RWBY.
Yes, now we have RWBY.
And this episode of the week, I feel like it might. I think it. Yeah, it will be.
I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like this is just RWBY.
It is just RWBY. No, it's my episode of the week because I had my doubts about it, and yeah, Shaft really came through the clutch. Everything looks so pretty. The voice acting is pretty.
Yeah, the voice acting is on point. I love the character designs too. Like they all look so much better.
Oh
Link
my
and
gosh.
RWBY especially look amazing.
I love it 1000%. Excuse me. The fighting animation. Oh, so good.
So crisp.
So good. And I feel like a lot of people don't like that other animation from the original one.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's something I find quite charming about it.
Yeah, I actually went back and watched it, and I'm like, it's the choreography is really good, and it's very charming because they have like little quips with each other, and it has like more personality. Like they'll do like flashy poses and stuff mid fight.
Exactly. But
It has a little
yeah,
quirky charm.
a very very quirky animation. I really much like it.
Mhm.
But this is just this is Shaft.
This is the power of money. This
Yeah,
is
the power of
money and
Shaft /
animation.
money. Exactly.
Uh, and it was a lot of fun watching it. And we're doing this with the live watch for those watching.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I'm glad we're watching this because we fucking around with this show a lot.
Yeah, we really, yeah, we were cutting up. This was fun. God, I really don't remember Weiss being this much of a bitch.
Yeah, I remember Weiss. Like,
she was being a little standoffish.
Yeah,
sure,
I'm like, oh my god, she's such a
this is
like
wild.
racist asshole.
Right, like
bratty racist asshole.
I was like, no. I was like, I don't think they made her this bad in the original because even in the original, like even by season 1, I still was like, she's kind of cute. I like her.
Yeah, I remember liking Weiss at the end of the first season. I definitely loved her at like by season 2 or 3. I was like, oh yeah, Weiss is like my second favorite.
Yeah, but now it's like, woo! I was like, oh, that was a lot. It was very, very intense. Her disdain for everyone until it wasn't.
And yeah, that was one of the issues. Although I think that was like Clash was saying, that's like present in the actual original too, where it's like Weiss just has like crazy character mood swings where it's like 1 second she's like, I fucking hate the fondness, and the next second she's like, all right, Blake, I like you, we can get along.
Right, like in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, she just like switches personality traits because it suits her.
So, yeah,
or suits the plot. So I'm not gonna hold that against Shaft because I think that's just part of the original character writing.
They did what they could with the source material, so I'm not mad at it. All right. I
did like Penny a lot. I don't know why. Like her voice fits better, I guess, as a Japanese robot as opposed to what she was. I remember the English dub.
That's another thing. I feel like, I don't know. It just feels like I feel like my bias is showing in terms of dubs versus subs.
You think so? Like you love the sub more now?
Ruby's, yes, it's not even in competition.
Easily the best improvement in terms of her voice, yes.
Not even competition. I love this one so much more. Not even because she plays Yor. It's just
it fits her. Like
right. I feel like my problem with the RWBY in the dub is like her super like off the wall energy thing. I feel like it was so strong that just having a voice that also is super like also like it almost made her annoying to me.
Yeah, she had more of an annoying streak in the first season. I remember.
Like she was very.
I remember not really liking RWBY all that much because I liked everyone else except probably Weiss more than RWBY.
Yes, everyone was very like she was very. Her voice was very obnoxious to deal with. Along with the personality in the first season. I like hers more. Like you said, I like Penny's more for sure. And then one who I liked, and I think it was kind of like the same kind of problem I had with RWBY was Nora. The girl with the hammer. Yeah. I like her voice a lot more this time.
Yeah, it works better.
Because
she also had a very loud, annoying voice in the first.
Exactly. They're just like, I knew what you were going for, but it's like, ooh, it's so thick. You're laying it on so thick. It makes me not wanna listen to her speak.
Yeah, I think I like everyone. Maybe Pyrrha's is the only one. Maybe I might prefer the dub over.
I feel like it sounds kind of.
Well, they're comparable, so it's like it's not like it's like oh
yeah, they seem very similar.
Like,
everyone else is fine. or similar, but there's like some definite like
that are clear
improvements.
improvements, right?
Yeah, so I'm excited to see everyone else's. Yeah, we'll see. But until
shall see.
then, we're gonna move on to Jashin-chan Dropkick X episode 1.
This was wild. This was like I took acid and what that's exactly.
I mean,
what I feel
really,
like I watched.
really? Because I
It
feel
really
like
was.
I feel okay.
It was kind
all
of
right, all right.
hyperactive.
What's okay? There's the one. Yes, the scene where everyone with a different animation. That was the acid trip. That was wild. That was wild, but also I think I'm gonna look like this.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, you look just like the Final Fantasy
girls. Yeah, this was a great first episode for Jashin-chan. The opening death scene that was hilarious, even though it made no sense. Like she cut her in half and then kicked both pieces out. Like, I love it.
I love that the drop kick actually landed this time.
Right.
It did like fucking nothing.
And she's like, well, now I gotta kill you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's amazing. But yeah, the different animation styles. Yeah, that scene was wild.
Yeah, everyone was coming in fucking, oh, I'm a 90s character. I'm a fucking shoujo. I'm an ecchi girl with all my tits out.
Right. And I'm a girl that looked like I was drawn by the people who did fucking Shin-chan or the one with the 4 brothers. Or 4 or 5 brothers. Remember that art style?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she was
like.
dressed like.
The show, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like them. That was nutty. That was
There was one scene that was also just so fucking random. It was the one where they're doing the card game and then Miku just shows up and then fucking Jashin takes her onion.
Yeah. Hatsune Miku, the Vocaloid,
just walking
with a green, walking with a green onion. By the way, it's still funny how people call green onion.
Well, it has a little green thing on top.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm not judging them for saying that. It's just, oh, not someone. Yep. It's funny because it's just my entire life I just known it to be a scallion.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, she just snatched that green onion. Also, why do they make green onion? Why do they animate green onions like so huge?
I don't know. It's like an anime thing,
right? Like, when did this happen?
Are green onions that huge? I don't know.
No, not at all. They're like this tiny, slender ass shit. Very, very small. Like, well, I would say convert them apart, but I forget what's that thing that plants have. I mean, they have they have like a specific starch that makes it not as easy to rip apart. Like, it's kind of like slimy. Starts with a C, but I forget. I don't think it's cellulose. Is it cellulose?
Cement.
Cellulose. Oh,
I'm trying to
I
find
think it is.
I
think it actually might be cellulose. Maybe. Anyway,
I'm just trying to find pictures of big green onions now.
Not big green onions. You're silly. But yeah, she steals that giant ass green onion, and she's like, "Ha! I got it." And they're like, "You stupid bitch! You should look at the card, not steal the food." And I love how eventually she just starts cheating by like punching people and trying to stab people. That's one thing. I feel like this anime just like really feeds into the sadistic part of me, my sadistic personality.
Yeah,
it's like I get to live vicariously through Urine, and just like, oh god, yes, and I can kind of feel what it's like to just torture an obnoxious piece of shit.
And I love it because I just like Jashin-chan being a fucking asshole to everybody.
Yes, I said it's like she's an asshole to everyone, and then it's like, yeah, Syrian's about to kill you. Oh my god!
And I can't even feel bad that she gets killed because
oh my god! It's
every
like,
time she does, it's like you deserve
feel bad. That's why I look forward to the most in the show. Yes, I'm like, how is Yurin going to kill you today? And never fails to disappoint.
It doesn't, and I loved how it ended too. That was fucking peak.
Oh my god!
Ending
cliffhanger. Where apparently the angel's boss's boss sends in the form of course, a lolly, and she's about to Noah's Ark this bitch again. But before, she's like, I'm gonna live on Earth and see how the humans live. and Jashin starts talking shit. And then they're like, no, Jashin, Liera can actually beat you. And she's like, oh, really? Well, never mind. And then Yurin's about to punch Jashin for whatever stupid shit Jashin did. But then Jashin's like, nope.
Child shield.
Yeah, right. Liera substitution no jutsu. And punches Liera in the face. So I don't know. Will Yurin will she live another day to kill Jashin? Yeah, probably. But
pretty sure the angel's fucked up now.
Yeah, I'm looking for the next episode. Oh god, I love this anime so much. It's so silly.
I'm glad we're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
We need something to balance out the crippling depression that Maid In Abyss is going to give us.
Yeah, it's not even depression. It's just gonna be disgust. But I guess for Oni, this next anime is the opposite of depression.
Yes.
Up next we have how do you say that in English too? Isekai Meikyuu de Harumo, which I think is like what the harem in the labyrinth
or something
in another world or some shit like that.
Something
like that. You're right. Of all things on the anime, the most irrelevant thing is the title, especially if it's Isekai.
I will say, even though this guy looks basically like Kirito,
yes,
I appreciate the lack of reasoning behind his dilemma. Like, he's like, I'm in a VR game and I can't log out. And it's like, why can't I log out? And it's just like the game just warns you before you play, like, oh, by the way,
you can't.
You're fucked. You can't log out.
And he was like, oh, they were serious?
He's like, oh, shit. I just clicked next. I didn't read that shit.
Like, what a dummy. I love how he's basically a pay-to-play weave. I'm like, it's giving very much Oni vibes.
Oh, yeah, I totally relate to this guy. I'm like, yes, this is me. This is how I'd play. Just get me the biggest sword. I like how he just goes along with everything. He's like, oh, I'm selling a slave? That's my first... All right, fine.
All right, well, slaves, I guess.
That was part of the game.
Right, and you see the bandits come in like, oh, bandits. Like, oh, okay. Behead. Oh, he's not looking. Let me just chop his head off.
I was surprised. I'm glad we have a good amount of actual gore in this anime.
Oh, wow. Right, well, apparently only you feel that way, because he was like, oh, God, I have so much fucking blood everywhere.
And he's like, yeah, what a shit game. Look at all this blood spurting out of this guy's head.
Yeah.
Listen, I'd pay for those blood packs, alright? More blood, the better.
I mean, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisitions, and yeah, if they're not shattering from ice, it's a bloody good time. But yeah, so that was that was a thing. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of setup, which none of it seemed terrible. I really thought the village leader was about to screw him over. I really thought.
Every time I see him, he looks like fucking Vincent Van Gogh. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's like creepy as hell. I'm like, I'm just waiting for him to betray everybody.
Right. It looked like I thought he was too, and he just didn't. Guy just left.
Like, oh, he's trying to sell me a sex slave. All right.
Yep. And then they sold his slave, and then he went to the other dude, the slave owner's house.
Mm.
What's his name? It's something very.
It's
very...
Alan. It's like
Alan,
Alan.
right? I'm like, this is incredible.
I'm Alan.
It's very across the pond, you know.
Mm. The great evil Alan.
To me, it's just I just think English because Alan Rickman, rest in peace.
Mm. Fuck, who's the guy I'm thinking of that he looks like? Vincent.
Wait, are you still talking about the village elder? Or actually,
I don't know about I was talking about this guy.
Wait, you're talking about Alan the entire time?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the village owner.
Oh, I don't care about the village owner. He's just some old dude.
No, but did you see him? He was like, "I'm gonna take your clothes," and then like you saw like the pans to him just talking, but you only see like half of his face. You know when they don't show the eyes like 90% of the time.
Yeah, and it's like silhouetted or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just some old guy.
No, I think he is some old guy. I mean, Alan's a slave trader, so he's clearly not a good person.
No, he's.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyone who owns slaves, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. He's trying to work out a deal. That's what it is. Vincent Price.
Vincent Price. Let me go Google whoever the fuck that is. Vincent Price. Vincent Price. Price. Bitch, I said Price. There you go. Oh. Well. Is this the guy who played in the Addams Family?
He probably did. He does like a lot of cartoon evil vampire dudes and shit.
Yeah, he sure looks like it. Damn, 6'4", my god.
Yeah, he's like tall. He's like a giant vampire.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, I can understand where you are coming from with that.
Yeah. I did. First off, I also liked how they went really hard with the ecchi, even though there's only like a little bit of ecchi, like couple scenes. But
they
went pretty hard.
They want you to know it is indeed an ecchi.
Mm-hmm.
I guess judging from the cover of the anime, I guess he's going to somehow raise all that money to buy his slave girl.
Roxanne. They all have very easy to remember names because they're all not Japanese.
Right, except for the main character, but...
Oh, yeah, well, don't worry. I'll never refer to him as anything other than main character.
No, give Michio his flowers.
If he does something cool, I'll give him his flowers.
First of all, Michio is I think of woman when I hear that name.
And yeah, me too.
Yeah, but for now, the plot seems not too heavy-handed. It seems very, like, contained, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I like that it's simple. Listen, we have enough confusing, complex shows this
Not every isekai has to be, oh my god, you have to save the world. Even though this is definitely going to turn into saving the world, but...
I hope it stays like this. I hope it just turns into, I want a sex slave, and I'm going to farm the dungeon
It's an isekai, that never happened. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not mad at it.
Could have been worse. Yeah, still better than Shield Hero.
Oh. All right, and last but not least, you have Utawarerumono Futari no Hakuro, episodes 1, 2, 3,
and these are my episodes of the week.
Understandable. Yeah, so it's just like, damn. First of all, not remembering what happened was like,
that was a trip.
It took me all the episodes to understand, to like kind of understand or remember what was going on.
Yeah, you had more patience than me because halfway through episode 1, I was like, all right, I clearly have to go back and rewatch the last episode of the first season. And then I had to like look up the Wikipedia, and I'm like, okay, all right, makes sense now. So then once I figured out what the fuck was going on,
I mean, I'm just like a smart bitch, so like,
But yeah, I liked it because it gives them an interesting like character situation, like character problem, dilemma. It's like it's him, it's Haku, but he has to pretend to be what's his name, Oshitaru, and like reject all his friends in the process and his family.
I
Which
know, and that's it's I hate that because I liked normal Haku.
I know I like Haku a lot. He's just like a chill bro,
Right, he was
fucking
so
funny.
he was like I watched the last episode. I'm just like, oh my god, you're so funny. Like,
He even had his like one moment in this episode or these episodes where he was with the twins and he got to be in his normal self and he was just like chilling with them and they were like poking fun with him. That was good. But then he had
right,
to go back to serious mode.
right, and it's like apparently he's like, her, let's slaughter the people. Let's do whatever we have to do to fulfill uh what's his name? Ashtaro's um dreams or ambitions.
Yeah, I think he's doing it in a way where it's like
Yeah.
clearly not him. Like
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
is really
right.
already suspecting that that's
Expecting
not Oshitaru.
right. They literally ooh. Actually, okay, fine. I'm gonna split my episode of the week. Only because for episode 3.
Yeah, that guy at the end of episode 3.
Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah.
That was tough. That was a tough scene.
That was
Like,
rough. He was like,
who are you?
he's like, who are you? He's like, I'm Ashtora. What are you talking about? Like, nope, because Ashtora I know would never would be so chill about like literally burning people to death.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember Ashtora obviously because it's literally 7 years
Yeah.
ago, but you know. That's from the end of the last episode. You could tell he was like, "I'm the righteous guy," and he probably would do something like he probably would be like, "Oh, we have to march with honor" or some stupid
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
He's like
that.
honorable seven.
Yeah, and Haku was never that girl. So,
He's like, listen, I just want to win.
period.
Also, I like that the shitty general got Jurassic Park.
now you got eaten by your own monster.
Oh, that was hilarious.
You absolute idiot. That
Mm.
was hysterical. He was like, "Yeah, go beat him up," and then the monster's like, okay, but before that, I'm hungry."
Yeah, chomp.
And you know what? Your second in command also looks good.
Yep, chomp. There was a little bit of a, for as like serious as he was, there I did appreciate the little comedy moments. Like there was one scene, I think it was in episode 2, where it was like the other general was there. And he was like, "Oh yes, Oshitaru, my greatest rival. We will commence our decade-long battle." And then he just like looks at his sister. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
guy
he's like, who's this guy? He's like, this is like,
he's like, "I don't fucking know who you are."
Right, and then that samurai dude who was clearly provoking him,
Yeah,
very easily so. That was yeah. They're pretty fun times. Like it felt like we were back into watching the same anime again. Although I will say it feels a little heavier this season.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more heavy hand.
Yeah,
like very
like they're
more
definitely gonna
emotionally loaded.
yeah, it's definitely gonna shift in tone. Like half the scenes in all the episodes, 2 or 3 girls are fucking crying over Haku being dead.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then,
do like that it
and,
doesn't linger on that though.
right, they definitely have those moments
Mm.
where, and if someone isn't crying over Haku, someone's crying over Oshitaro.
It's like everyone loses. The people who like Oshitaru are like, "Why is Oshitaru so different?" The people who like Haku are like, "Haku's dead."
Right. So yeah, that's rough. I watched the episode. Poor Kuan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just like bounced and was like, "Oh well, my lover's dead. Bye."
Period.
I feel like he could at least tell her. He could trust her and just be like, "Listen, don't tell anybody." Listen, if he could trust the two twin servants or whatever, he could trust Kuan.
I mean, They would know because they're bound to him.
Yeah.
It's not even a they were also there for the fight. Like,
yeah. Still, I just want Kuan to come back. All right, I want Kuan to be her fun, usual self.
nope, she's gonna come back
No.
and it's gonna be Mind Break.
No.
Break.
Oh my
Party,
god! Now that you
Mind
say that, it
Break
makes me think that she
Party,
might actually
Mind
like
Break
join the other
Party.
side.
What?
You might actually have to fight her or something.
Oh my god.
You just you made me think about that. I'm like, oh, like she's gonna join the Imperials
Oh my
or
god!
something.
And then at the end of this series, he accidentally kills her.
No, I want a happy ending. Goddammit.
No happy ending, only sadness.
Boo.
Only. Yeah, no, this series is good.
Yeah, I forgot how good it was. I'm glad we're here for it.
100%. All right, so that's it for our weekly reviews. We have a little bit of time, so very quickly, I just want to talk about, for everyone probably saw this on Twitter. I was just, herping because it's nice Sunday night, evening, day, whatever time it is, and oh, excuse me, Hungry Box, the world famous Smash player, Super Smash Brothers player. He apparently is participating in a tournament this weekend, and he's in a lot of trouble now, in more ways than one. For starters, he got sick. He got sick with something. Allegedly some type of bacteria, like a bacterial infection. I'm saying allegedly because he deleted the tweet. I don't know why. It's because it's one of those things where it's like, this proves that you knew what you did was dumb, and you're just like, let me erase the traces of my dumbness. But Twitter's Twitter, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, never delete your tweets. They're really easy to find.
Yeah, it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
So he says, I definitely woke up this morning and threw up blood, and then went to urgent care at 6 a.m. They said it's COVID or bacterial infection in throat / uvula. And he puts in parentheses, it's not COVID. Anyway, I got antibiotics and steroids via a shot on my butt. Now I gotta play losers bracket melee somehow. Shows him, it shows what I believe is a negative COVID-19 test, question mark, and a picture of him with a thumbs up, but no mask inside the actual place. And I'm just like, girl. Now, eventually he does withdraw himself. I don't know if this is from him feeling bad or just from the fact that he's like, oh, it's most likely not COVID, because we don't. This could just been a quick test, and quick tests can be wrong.
Yeah.
So he decides to leave. He just DQs and leaves the event. But at the same time, it's like, he gets points for eventually doing the thing he should have done. But you should have never gone to begin with. Not to a convention, not with a bacterial infection in throat, with no mask on. Like, it's like, we don't, like, the whole COVID thing I feel like is a bit of a duh thing. Like, you if you have symptoms that may or may not be COVID, probably just shouldn't go in any way, shape, or form, even if you test negative. And even if you are going to go and you feel like you're on death's bed, mask. We need a mask. What are you doing at an event with an infection in your throat and not wearing a mask? Like,
even
it's
in
your
this case, if it wasn't COVID, I feel like if you have a throat infection, you should still wear a mask.
Bro, it's coming from your throat. You
anyway.
cough. Okay. All right. Like, I'm glad we agree. Like, this is wild. Also, it's a convention, and everyone should just have a mask on. That's like literally, we went to a convention where the Omicron strand essentially started from.
Yeah, shout out to Omicron.
So yeah, we know a thing or two about, trying to stop the spread of COVID-19, maybe, perhaps. And I get it. Omicron is, well, it was over, but apparently there's a new spike of COVID because people are really just, they're dedicated to not learning their lessons. And now here we are at a convention. It's just, I hope he is okay. Like, first and foremost, I hope he has a very quick and speedy and healthy recovery and all that jazz. Really and truly. Because despite all the people shitting on him, I hope he focuses on getting healthy. But then, girl, don't be going around at a convention without a mask, coughing on people with your infectious throat disease. Like, we're in times where any type of bacteria they'll jump at the chomps to just evolve and transform into something.
Yeah, everyone out here trying to be the next COVID.
Right. All the girls are trying to be the next COVID, give you the next thing. They're like, COVID's over here being like, excuse me, what do you bring to the table? Infection. And, you don't want to be the host that has to find out what this new strand is going to give you. So, there's a quick PSA to everyone. Please, wear a mask. Wear a mask. There are people, and I got a lot of this information. Well, I got the screenshot of this from Kiwi on the Sticks on her Twitter, because she still had the screenshot or picture of the screenshot. But she's complaining because she's like, people like you are the reason why I can't go to conventions. And she's like, I would love to go to conventions, but ... And you can't help. I can't help but empathize with her, even though I will still be going to conventions. But I get it. Just everyone, just wear a mask. Wear a mask. You don't have to wear them everywhere, but in places where there's like this many people, like, come on.
Yeah, wear them indoor, like crowded places.
Right, that part. But yeah, that's all I got for my filler arc. Just wanted to pass some awareness. I feel like as long as shit like this is happening, we can never say it enough.
True.
So yeah, and that is the end of that. That's also the end of the podcast. So only if you be a dear, take it away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the Waifu War podcast, almost slept up there, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch us every week as the podcast goes up. If you haven't already, do follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, and join the party on the Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron, like all these lovely people on screen right here who make the show possible. And Drew, you have anything you'd like to add?
Shout out to us for not having an episode that's not like almost a movie. That's been I feel like we've been having some long episodes, so
true.
This is a very nice.
We have a lot of shows to cover this week, so we did a good job.
Yes, good job on us. I hope everyone has a great weekend, a great week, and then a great weekend.
Transport us into the next weekend, please. Thank you.
That part.
Yes, and on that note, this has been Sobroni and
Scooby-Doo.
We'll catch y'all later. Later.
Bye.